The Mongolian steppe, a seemingly endless expanse of grasslands, rolling hills, and a sky so vast it feels close enough to touch. For centuries, nomadic tribes have traversed these lands, living in harmony with nature and the rhythms of the earth. Their lives, inextricably intertwined with the natural world, gave birth to a rich spiritual tradition known as Mongolian shamanism. This ancient belief system, deeply rooted in the land and its people, is a vibrant tapestry of animism, ancestor worship, and a profound reverence for the spirits that inhabit all things. The shamanism, a practice found in various cultures across the globe, serves as a bridge between the world of the living and the realm of spirits. In Mongolian shamanism, the shaman, or bu in Mongolian, acts as a conduit, a chosen intermediary who can traverse these realms. Through trance, ritual, and a deep connection to the spirit world, the shaman seeks guidance, healing, and protection for their community. They are the keepers of ancient knowledge, the storytellers, and the spiritual guides of their people. High above the sweeping grasslands reside the Tngri, the revered deities of Mongolian shamanism. These powerful entities, often associated with natural forces and celestial bodies, are the guardians of the cosmos, the arbiters of destiny. The term Tngri, closely related to the Turkic word for sky, speaks to their celestial nature. They are the embodiment of the heavens, the source of life-giving rain, and the power behind the thunder. The origins of the Tngri, like the vast steppes they watch over, stretch back into the mists of time. Their story is not one confined to a single sacred text, but rather a narrative woven through generations, passed down through oral traditions and whispered on the winds themselves. Yet fragments of their ancient origins can be found, glimpses into a past where the Tngri were already revered, their influence already shaping the lives of the Mongolian people. These fragments, scattered like precious stones across the landscape of history, offer tantalizing clues to the antiquity of the Tngri and their enduring presence in Mongolian culture. One such precious fragment lies within the pages of The Secret History of the Mongols, a chronicle dating back to the 13th century. Section 2, The Secret History. A glimpse into the world of the Mongols. The Secret History, filled with tales of valor, conquest, and the rise of the Mongol Empire, also reveals a people deeply connected to the natural world and the spirits that inhabit it. Throughout the narrative, the Tngri are invoked, their names whispered with reverence and fear. They are consulted before battles, appeased during times of hardship, and thanked for victories won. The Khan, the supreme ruler of the Mongols, is seen as having a special relationship with the Tngri, his destiny intertwined with their will. Genghis Khan himself, the legendary founder of the Mongol Empire, is said to have attributed his victories to the favor of the Tngri, particularly the supreme deity Mongol Tngri, the eternal blue sky. Mongol Tngri, the supreme deity. Among the Tngri, Mongol Tngri stands above all, embodying the vastness of the heavens. The Mongols revered this deity, recognizing their dependence on the life-giving rain, the warmth of the sun, and the seasons. Mongol Tngri was seen as the ultimate giver of life and guardian of order. Section 4, Khomusata Tngri, the active force in the cosmos. Khomusata Tngri plays a crucial role in the Mongolian pantheon. Depicted as a powerful, active force, he embodies the dynamic energy of the cosmos. Unlike Mongol Tngri, Khomusata Tngri is more directly involved, intervening in human and natural affairs with both benevolence and wrath. His association with fire speaks to his transformative role. Fire, both destructive and creative, symbolizes the divine. Khomusata Tngri embodies this duality, bringing both destruction and renewal. The world of the Tngri is not a realm of chaos, but rather a meticulously structured cosmos, a celestial tapestry woven with intricate threads of hierarchy and order. Within this divine tapestry, each deity occupies a specific place, their power and influence determined by their position within the celestial hierarchy. At the pinnacle of this hierarchy, radiating outward like the sun's rays, stand Mongol Tngri and Ka-Pow Tngri. These two supreme deities, representing the ultimate source of power and the active force in the cosmos, command the reverence and respect of all other Tngri. The vastness of the Mongolian sky, stretching endlessly in all directions, is reflected in the complex divisions within the Tngri pantheon itself. While Mongol Tngri and Ka-Pow Tngri stand as supreme deities, they are but two figures within a vast and intricate tapestry of 99 Tngri. These 99 guardians, each with their own unique attributes and spheres of influence, are further divided into various groups, reflecting the Mongolian understanding of the cosmos and the interconnectedness of all things. Some classifications divide the Tngri according to the cardinal directions, with groups associated with the east, west, north, and south. Other divisions categorize the Tngri based on their nature, separating them into benevolent and terrifying deities, reflecting the duality of forces at play in the world. Still, other classifications group the Tngri according to their specific functions, such as those associated with fertility, warfare, or the protection of livestock. Within the vast pantheon of 99 Tngri, a fundamental duality exists, a reflection of the opposing yet interconnected forces that shape the world, the White Tngri and the Black Tngri. This division, far from being a simplistic dichotomy of good versus evil, represents a more nuanced understanding of the complexities of the spiritual realm. The White Tngri, often associated with light, sky, and benevolent forces, are generally seen as protectors, bestowers of blessings, and guardians of order. They embody the life-giving forces of nature, the fertility of the land, and the well-being of the community. Beyond the 99 Earth Mothers and other deities, the Mongolian spiritual landscape extends far beyond the celestial realm of the 99 Tngri. The Earth itself, the very ground beneath their feet, is alive with spirits, deities, and entities worthy of reverence and respect. Among these, the Earth Mothers, or Etujin, hold a place of particular importance. The Earth Mothers, as their name suggests, are seen as the embodiment of the Earth's fertility, the protectors of nature, and the guardians of specific locations, such as mountains, rivers, or forests. They are often associated with abundance, prosperity, and the well-being of livestock. The duality of existence, White Tngri and Black Tngri. The Mongolian understanding of the cosmos embraces the concept of duality, a delicate balance between opposing yet interconnected forces. This duality is embodied in the division of the Tngri into two distinct categories, the White Tngri and the Black Tngri. It is crucial to understand that this division is not a simplistic representation of good versus evil. Instead, it reflects a more nuanced perspective, acknowledging the complexities of the spiritual realm and the interplay of forces that shape both the natural world and human existence. The benevolent guardians White Tngri and their protective embrace. The White Tngri, emanating an aura of peace, protection, and benevolence, are often invoked by the Mongolian people for blessings, healing, and guidance. They are the guardians of the home and hearth, the protectors of livestock, and the bestowers of good fortune. Their influence is sought in times of need, their presence a source of comfort and reassurance. Among the White Tngri, certain deities hold particular significance. One such deity is Tngri, the guardian spirit, often associated with the protection of individuals and communities. Tngri is believed to watch over warriors in battle, guide travelers on their journeys, and ward off illness and misfortune. While the White Tngri offer protection and blessings, the Black Tngri command respect and a degree of apprehension. These deities, representing the untamed forces of nature, the unpredictable and the potentially destructive, are not inherently evil but embody a raw, primal power that can inspire both awe and fear. The Black Tngri are associated with the underworld, the realm of shadows and spirits, and the forces of chaos that can disrupt the natural order. They are often linked with storms, earthquakes, and other natural phenomena that can bring both destruction and renewal. The Mongolian spiritual worldview does not seek to suppress or eliminate either the White or Black Tngri. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of understanding and respecting both, recognizing that their seemingly opposing forces are in fact intertwined and essential to the balance of the cosmos. The Mongolian people, living in a land of vast open spaces and unpredictable weather patterns, have long understood the power of nature and the importance of living in harmony with its rhythms. This deep connection to the natural world is reflected in their spiritual beliefs, their respect for both the benevolent and the fearsome aspects of the divine. Above the sweeping plains and towering mountains of Mongolia, above the very air we breathe, reigns Mongol Tngri, the eternal blue sky. He is the supreme deity in the Mongolian pantheon, the embodiment of the heavens, the ultimate source of life, and the guardian of cosmic order. His name, whispered with reverence and awe, evokes the vastness of the sky and the boundless nature of his power. Mongol Tngri is not a deity bound to temples or idols. His presence is felt everywhere in the warmth of the sun, the life-giving rain, the ever-changing tapestry of clouds, and the infinite expanse of the starry night. He is the sky itself, a constant reminder of the divine presence that envelops and sustains all beings. Ka-Pow Tngri, the dynamic force of creation and destruction. While Mongol Tngri represents the overarching power and eternal presence of the heavens, Ka-Pow Tngri embodies the dynamic, ever-changing forces that shape the cosmos. He is the master of fire, the bringer of storms, and the deity most closely associated with the cycles of creation and destruction that govern the natural world. Ka-Pow Tngri is often depicted as a fearsome yet awe-inspiring figure. His energy as unpredictable and powerful as the elements he commands. He is the lightning that splits the sky, the thunder that shakes the earth, and the fire that both purifies and consumes. His presence is both terrifying and exhilarating, a reminder of the raw power that underlies the seemingly stable world around us. The interplay of power, Mongol Tngri and Ka-Pow Tngri in harmony. Mongol Tngri, the eternal blue sky, and Ka-Pow Tngri, the master of fire and storms, represent seemingly opposing yet ultimately complementary forces within the Mongolian pantheon. Their relationship is not one of conflict, but rather a dynamic interplay of power, a delicate dance between the eternal and the ephemeral, the unchanging and the ever-changing. Mongol Tngri, in his infinite expanse, represents the overarching order of the cosmos, the eternal laws that govern the universe. He is the source of life, the guardian of justice, and the ultimate arbiter of destiny. His power is vast and all-encompassing, yet it is often experienced as a distant, benevolent presence. Ka-Pow Tngri, on the other hand, is the embodiment of dynamic energy, the force that drives change and transformation. Seeking the favor of the supreme deities, rituals and offerings. The Mongolian people perform rituals and offerings to seek favor from Mongol Tngri and Ka-Pow Tngri. These rituals, led by shamans, reflect a deep understanding of the natural world. Offerings often involve blue and white cloths symbolizing the sky and clouds, as well as milk symbolizing purity and sustenance. Ka-Pow Tngri is honored with offerings of fire and vodka. The arrival of Buddhism in Mongolia, a gradual yet profound transformation, added a new layer of complexity to the existing tapestry of shamanic beliefs. Unlike the tumultuous arrival of many religions, Buddhism's entry was marked by periods of peaceful exchange, royal patronage, and a gradual assimilation into the cultural fabric. As early as the 13th century, during the reign of Kublai Khan, Buddhism, Specifically, Tibetan Buddhism began to take root in the Mongol Empire. Kublai Khan, intrigued by the teachings and practices of Tibetan lamas, granted patronage to Buddhist monasteries and invited prominent figures to his court. This royal support provided Buddhism with a foothold, allowing it to gradually spread among the Mongolian people. The confluence of shamanism and Buddhism in Mongolia gave rise to a distinct form of spiritual practice known as yellow shamanism. This unique tradition, far from being a complete assimilation of one belief system into another, represents a dynamic and evolving synthesis, retaining core elements of both while adapting to the changing spiritual landscape. The term yellow shamanism derives from the yellow hats worn by Gelugpa Buddhist monks, the dominant school of Tibetan Buddhism in Mongolia. This visual marker signifies the integration of Buddhist elements into traditional shamanic practices, a fusion evident in the rituals, attire, and beliefs of yellow shamans. Despite Buddhism's widespread influence, ancient shamanic practices continued to resonate deeply within the Mongolian soul. The veneration of the Tngri, the spirits of nature, and the importance of maintaining harmony with the natural world remained integral to the Mongolian worldview, even as Buddhist teachings intertwined with these beliefs. The practice of making offerings at ovus, sacred stone cairns found throughout the Mongolian landscape, continued as a testament to the enduring connection to the land and the spirits associated with specific locations. These ovus, often adorned with both blue cloths representing the sky deity Mongol Tngri and white silk scarves, a symbol of respect in Buddhist traditions, illustrate the coexistence and blending of beliefs. Coexistence and adaptation, a testament to Mongolian spirituality. Mongolian spirituality is a testament to adaptation, synthesis, and enduring belief. Buddhism enriched shamanism, creating a unique spiritual landscape. This fusion reflects the resilience and pragmatism of the Mongolian people. They embraced Buddhism while retaining shamanic core tenets. The Mongolian experience offers a valuable lesson in our interconnected world. Different belief systems can coexist, inform, and enrich one another. Section 1. The Enduring Legacy, Tngri in Modern Mongolia. The winds of change have swept across the Mongolian steppes, carrying with them new ideas, technologies, and ways of life. Yet, amidst the bustling cities and modern advancements, the ancient spirits of the Tngri continue to hold a place of reverence in the hearts of many Mongolians. The legacy of the Tngri, woven into the very fabric of Mongolian identity, has proven remarkably resilient, weathering political upheavals, religious transformations, and the rapid pace of modernization. While the overt practice of shamanism may have declined in some areas, the underlying beliefs, the deep respect for nature, and the reverence for the Tngri persist, often finding expression in subtle yet profound ways. Section 2. A resurgence of faith, reconnecting with ancient roots. In recent decades, as Mongolia has emerged from a period of political and social transformation, there has been a growing interest in rediscovering and revitalizing traditional Mongolian culture, including the spiritual practices associated with the Tngri. This resurgence of interest, driven by a desire to reconnect with ancient roots and reclaim a sense of cultural identity, is finding expression in various forms. Shamanic ceremonies, once suppressed or driven underground, are experiencing a revival, particularly in rural areas. Shamans, both men and women, are once again assuming their roles as healers, spiritual guides, and intermediaries between the human and spirit worlds. Their knowledge, passed down through generations or rediscovered through meticulous research and a deep reverence for the old ways. Section 3. The Tngri's Timeless Message, Lessons from the Mongolian Steppes. The story of the Tngri, passed down through generations of Mongolians, carries a timeless message, one that transcends cultural boundaries and speaks to the human experience in a profound way. It reminds us that we are not separate from nature, but rather an integral part of a vast and interconnected web of life, a web that encompasses both the seen and unseen worlds. The Tngri, with their dominion over the sky, the mountains, the rivers, and the very forces of nature, embody the power and unpredictability of the world around us. Their worship is not merely a matter of blind faith, but rather a recognition of our dependence on the natural world, our responsibility to live in harmony with its rhythms, and the humility to acknowledge forces greater than ourselves.